Hey guys, welcome to this edition of Malibu and Dad. Guys, today we're going to bring you kind of a different kind of place. It's called the Tucker Cemetery. I know, am I getting creepy? Too many cemetery videos? But you know I love history. Drove upon this here in Pasco County. And it's a family called Tuckers. And it dates back all the way back to like 1790, guys. So this used to be like Tuckersville back in the day. They had their own little town here, and soon there became Richland after that, and then it's in Pasco County. But the family buried their great-grandfathers and grandfathers here, and since 1790. So I thought, man, this is really cool. We pulled in. I'll show you guys around. Come with us, guys. It's just kind of a unique, different kind of place, and what I really like about it is the Tucker family donated it to help others to bury people who didn't have money to be buried. So I thought that was pretty honorable to do that. So let's take a quick look, guys. Come along, and thanks for joining us here at Malibu and Dad as we check out the Tucker Cemetery. Come on.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history, it's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
So guys, as you come in, here's the placard. And it's the oldest cemetery in Pasco County. It's been in existence since 1855. And the Tuckers lived in this vicinity since 1790. So, man, we're talking about some history here. And it's just a small cemetery. Nothing really big. But the front of it, and what you can see here in this first section area, these are all the folks who didn't have a lot of money to bury loved ones. So the Tucker family donated this entire plot to the county, and they used to bury folks who don't have the means. I thought that was very honorable. And the actual Tucker cemetery is to the rear, and they were the originators of this place, and they donated it to Pasco County for these burials to happen here on their property. I'd say this is probably a good, I don't know, 10 acres or more. It goes pretty far off the roadway. But it's really nestled between a home here, some chickens that were flying over the fence, and kind of like the woods here to the right. But it's very well maintained, beautiful grass. The graves here are different. Some are just the plain face ones like you see here. And then some are a little more extravagant. They have some of the crosses, some gravestones. And then they have a children's section towards the back here on the right. You can hear the chickens next door. But very peaceful. Very peaceful. All right, so this is the Tucker section. And they're towards the back. You can tell originally because it had a really thick fence here. This was all that was back here for a long, long time. And to the back corner here was actually a grave marker here for Harold Roe Tucker. And he was actually a Navy veteran in World War II. He was born March 22nd, 1926. He died February 25th, 2013. So he was a Navy veteran, which is really cool. You know, I have a warm spot in my heart for veterans. And as you go back here, believe it or not, guys, I found two Florida Confederate cavalry graves. So yeah, they've been around since the Civil War. And then I guess some of their family. There's some weavers here, some other families, but most of them are Tuckers. This was like one of the oldest stones I saw back here. This was really cool. It's got the dove. And this is Eddie Tucker. He was born January 5th, 1871. He died July 22nd, 1887. So I'd say that's probably one of the early ones out here. There are some. This was real old there, man. I can barely. Looks like 1822. And then let's see this one here. This is a Tucker. In memory of W.H.T. Tucker, born 1853 and died in 1872. So guys, there's some old ones here. Here's these unique ones. These are both, this is Thomas and Sarah Tucker. He was born 1798 and he died March 1st, 1865. And these are those steel ones, guys. These solid steel ones. Every once in a while we come across these. It happens to be two here. So I'm thinking around the time of that era, that's what they were using. Sarah's got one too. And then right here, we got an A.W. Tucker of Company A, 2nd Florida Cavalry. It was a Cad Scout. And next to him is a Bryant Duncan. He was in Company B, and he was 2nd Florida Cavalry. So both in the cavalry, these guys. One being a Tucker, the other one being a Duncan. Maybe their friends lived in the same area. I don't know the backstory of that, guys, but they are Confederate soldiers. So God bless them for their service to their country. Here's a real interesting one here. Here's a Willis Smith, born in 1849. He died in 1886. And you can see the wear and tear on that tombstone. This was actually falling off. And she was a Tucker. Well, she died in 1883. There's some really old ones in the corner there, smaller stones, just completely unreadable. But the Tucker family was here a long, long time ago. And like I said, they had their own little town here, just full of Tuckers. There's early pioneers here in Pasco County. You can see it's just a lot of farmland. I'm sure not far from here is where they are all from and have their farms. Very cool. Malibu and Mom coming out to take a look around. They thought it was pretty neat also. So just a quick overview here in Pasco County. The Tucker family plot and a little bit of Pasco history, being that this is one of the oldest cemeteries in Pasco County because of the Tucker family. God rest all their souls. This stone, like I said, is just really neat. It's Eddie Tucker. Lots of history. I'm gonna have to look some of this stuff up. I didn't even know this existed. We were just driving by, guys. I was visiting a friend who owns a sign company here in Pasco, Zephyr Hills. And I was just driving by and I told my wife, look at that, there's a cemetery. Let's go check it out. I'm glad I did, because I just found a little bit of history. So guys, my wife was doing a little bit of research. I was walking out here and they've planted some of the first orange groves in this area. So that was probably one of their big crops, were oranges, and I'm sure they had a lot of other crops they grew, but orange groves were a big deal back then, before the orange canker came around and killed a lot of the orange industry out of Florida. So they're big pioneers of the orange juice industry in this area. You hear those chickens going. Of course, we're down, the sun's coming down. The chickens get a little active. All right, guys, well, I'm going to close this out. Like I said, it's a very small cemetery. Thank you for joining me on this quick little run here. Tucker Cemetery in Pasco County, Florida. I'm sure they were pioneers of the orange industry and bringing it to this area. And going to be some neat history to look up. So Tucker's in Pasco County. Look them up, check it out. If you find something, man, make a comment, man. I love when you guys interact with me on these cemeteries, and when I get out here and you guys comment on some of the stuff. You guys really amaze me, some of the comments you sent to me, and some of the history. I've even run into some of the family members. So thank you for that, guys. So hey guys, get out and adventure, have fun. Thank you for coming along, love you guys. Be safe, get out, adventure, have fun, like I always say. And take care. Till the next one, guys. Bye-bye.